A nation where hairless men and large stomachs are appreciated, where intriguing women and distinctive courses shape them into ideal spouses. A place that, though impoverished, possesses a remarkably different and extraordinary way of life. Here you will find fuel stations situated directly on the ground level, complimentary transport, boundless sandy shorelines, and chances to experience the ocean in ways beyond your imagination. And that's merely the start. Countless thrilling discoveries await you in Mozambique. Don't wait any longer. Begin your adventure to uncover this amazing country through a travel documentary today. Mozambique lies on Africa's southeastern coast, approximately a 22-hour flight from Los Angeles. The country boasts more than 2,500 miles of shoreline along the Indian Ocean, separated from Madagascar by the Mozambique Channel, stretching 1,600 kilometers in length, the world's longest channel. Moreover, Mozambique is bordered by the Indian Ocean on the east, Tanzania to the north, Malawi and Zambia in the northwest, Zimbabwe on the west, and Swaziland and South Africa to the southwest. The name Mozambique originates from a northeastern island bearing the same name, which was named after Musa al-Bik, Mozambique's most influential Arab ruler. A 3-kilometer bridge connects this island to the mainland. Mozambique ranks among Africa's largest nations, spanning approximately 801,590 square kilometers, 309,496 square miles, making it over 3 times bigger than the United Kingdom or twice the size of California. Yet despite its vast land area, the country has a relatively low population of roughly 35 million, which is merely half that of the United Kingdom. If you're considering a trip to Mozambique, it's best to steer clear of the period from January to March. This marks the peak of the rainy season and is also when the nation faces the highest risk of natural disasters. A striking instance occurred in 2019 when 2 severe tropical cyclones, Idai and Kenneth, hit the country back-to-back. Storm Idai was documented as one of the most powerful storms in the history of the Southern Hemisphere. Beira, Mozambique's second-largest city, saw 90% of its structures destroyed, reduced to rubble and dust. Beyond the widespread infrastructure damage, the agricultural sector, the backbone of the nation's economy, suffered immense losses, impacting thousands of livelihoods. The combined economic toll from both storms is estimated at approximately $3 billion, with Idai alone responsible for $2.5 billion, nearly 20% of Mozambique's GDP in 2019. Beyond the January to March period, Mozambique remains a great destination throughout the rest of the year. The average temperature varies between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, making the climate pleasantly mild. Surprising, right? An African country with such a perfect climate. With these ideal conditions, whether you wish to trek Mount Binga, the tallest peak in Mozambique, relax on the stunning beaches of the Indian Ocean, or immerse yourself in the daily lives of the locals, everything is within reach. Maputo, the capital of Mozambique, is the country's largest city and its primary economic hub. Situated along the southern coast, it holds great political and cultural importance. Interestingly, the province of Maputo, another key region, completely surrounds the capital, but does not include it, making them 2 separate entities. But why do these regions share the same name? And what does Maputo actually mean? If you're curious to find out, subscribe to the Explore Life on Earth channel and drop a comment with the number 2. We'll reveal the answer in the comments. Maputo is a city where life moves at a relaxed pace, with locals taking their time in daily activities. The residents, known as Mozambicans, are some of the warmest and most sincere people you'll ever meet. In particular, English-speaking locals enjoy engaging with foreign visitors. One standout characteristic of Mozambicans is their exceptional memory for names and faces, making it easy to form friendships quickly. So, think twice before casually promising to buy something from a Mozambican if you don't truly mean it. They always honor their commitments and will patiently wait for you to do the same. On Avenida Julius Nyerere, in the heart of Maputo, you'll discover one of the city's liveliest and most dynamic areas. This bustling street is home to a variety of restaurants, cafes, and luxury hotels, drawing both locals and international visitors. The avenue exudes modernity, lined with towering buildings and well-manicured green spaces. As you stroll through, you'll experience the city's energy and cultural blend, highlighted by the rhythmic sounds of marabenta, the most iconic traditional music of Mozambique. You might be surprised to learn that marabenta has also influenced Brazilian music, contributing to the creation of the Mexique dance, while also shaping musical styles in Cuba and New York. Originally, marabenta was played on homemade guitars crafted from oil or gasoline drums, while Mozambican girls would spontaneously dance to the energetic rhythms, not only on this street, but in lively gatherings all over the country. One of the most striking first impressions of these girls is their hair. It showcases incredible diversity, from daring shaved heads and natural afros to meticulously braided small plaits adorned with beads, colorful strings, or stylish accessories. Many women opt for wigs or hair extensions not just for practicality but also to express their ever-changing styles, reflecting their adaptable and vibrant personalities. A defining symbol of Mozambican women's fashion is the capulana. More than just a rectangular piece of fabric, it serves multiple purposes. Capulana can be styled as a wrap skirt, worn as a headscarf, used as a baby carrier, or even tailored into sophisticated outfits for special occasions. If you have a shiny round head like a coconut or a big belly, don't be self-conscious. In Mozambique, you'll be regarded as someone exceptional and highly desirable. Bald men and those with larger bellies are especially admired due to the belief that they symbolize wealth and success. As a result, women will warmly welcome you, and you may even find yourself the center of attention, surrounded by admirers eager to flirt. If you're feeling insecure about your shiny bald head or your round belly, get ready to become a star in Mozambique. In this country, these two traits, often seen as disadvantages elsewhere, are considered symbols of wealth and success. Baldness is not just linked to age or genetics, but is regarded as a crown worn by financially prosperous individuals. And a big belly? It's seen as the ultimate sign of a comfortable and successful life, clear proof that you are doing well. Bald men or those with big bellies are often greeted with warmth and at times treated as distinguished guests at social gatherings. You may even find yourself the center of attention as people smile, engage in conversation, and eagerly get to know you, seeing you as a symbol of wealth and success. Mozambique is also known for a unique class designed specifically for young girls in rural villages. However, this isn't a place to study math or physics. It's where they are trained to become ideal wives. Since each village has only one of these classes, they tend to be quite crowded, driven by the belief that basic literacy is sufficient, but mastering the skills of being a wife is essential. Sounds a bit unreasonable, doesn't it? In just 1 week, they undergo intensive training in everything from cooking, cleaning, and family care to more complex tasks like managing household finances, preparing them to become the ultimate superwomen of the home. But that's not all. An essential part of the course includes advanced training in emotional control, graceful behavior, and most importantly, the art of pleasing their future husbands. After all, family happiness seems to rest entirely on these young women's ability to keep their husbands content. Upon completing this exclusive program, they earn high respect and are seen as perfect marriage candidates. Perhaps the only thing missing is a husband certificate to make it all official. And if they fail to pass this unique class, they are deemed unready for marriage and must retake the course until they qualify. What are your thoughts on these classes? Would you consider marrying a wife from here or even sending your girlfriend to attend and become an even better wife? If your answer is yes, comment with the number 4. If not, comment with the number 0. Thank you for sharing your feedback. In Mozambique's cities, you may come across gas stations situated right on the ground floors of towering apartment buildings. It's an unusual sight rarely seen anywhere else in the world. Imagine stepping out of your elevator and refueling your car before heading to work. Talk about convenience. Some of these stations even feature mini supermarkets, fast food outlets, and car repair services, transforming them into true one-stop destinations. However, First-time visitors often experience a mix of surprise and concern upon seeing a gas station positioned beneath a high-rise building. Despite this, such stations are a familiar sight in Maputo. Maputo's public transportation system remains quite limited, struggling to meet the demands of both residents and visitors, particularly during rush hours. The number of buses and other public transport options is often inadequate for the city's large population, meaning passengers may find themselves waiting for hours. Yet, one remarkable cultural trait here is the strong sense of community and the kindness of the people. When heading in the same direction as those waiting for a ride, many local drivers generously stop to pick up a few passengers for free. Yes, these free lifts can take you quite a distance without the worry of paying. If you feel inclined to give back, a small token of appreciation can go a long way. A market souvenir, a bottle of local liquor, or even a heartfelt thank you is enough to bring a smile to their faces. Although Mozambique's infrastructure is still developing, with red dirt roads and limited modern facilities, this very characteristic enhances the raw, breathtaking beauty of its landscapes, a paradise waiting to be fully discovered. Begin your adventure at the Bazarudo Archipelago, nestled within Bazarudo National Park, often hailed as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. This stunning archipelago is renowned for its crystal-clear waters, powdery white sands, and some of the most diverse coral reefs on the planet. It's an ideal destination for diving or snorkeling, where you can encounter a mesmerizing underwater world teeming with over 2,000 species of fish, sea turtles, shimmering schools of fish, and the elusive dugong. If serenity is what you seek, rent a traditional dhow boat and drift across the ocean as the sky blazes with hues of orange at sunset, a memory that will stay with you forever. Next, make sure to visit Tofo Beach, one of Mozambique's most breathtaking coastal gems, where untouched nature meets a lively atmosphere. This paradise is a dream destination for water sports lovers, offering everything from surfing and kayaking to the unforgettable experience of swimming alongside whale sharks, the ocean's largest fish. But the charm of Tofo extends beyond the water. Here, you can soak in the local culture, sip fresh coconut drinks at beachside bars, and embrace the laid-back yet vibrant rhythm of life that defines this coastal haven. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Mozambique Island is more than just a small island. It's a vital historical and cultural hub of the country. Featuring well-preserved colonial-era Portuguese architecture, visitors can stroll through narrow cobblestone streets, discover the historic San Sebastian Stone Church, and uncover the island's rich trading legacy. Be sure to witness the breathtaking sunset along the coast, where the sky and sea merge into a stunning masterpiece of colors. Finally, venture into Gorongosa National Park, one of Africa's most remarkable wildlife reserves. This vast sanctuary is home to thousands of plant and animal species, including roaming herds of elephants, mighty lions, and rare birds. Embark on a thrilling safari and feel the pulse of untouched nature as you traverse sweeping grasslands and dense forests. For an even deeper experience, join a trekking tour to marvel at the breathtaking Murumbozi waterfall and witness the seamless harmony between humans and the wild. Mozambique is not only renowned for its breathtaking tourist destinations, but also for its lively and colorful festivals that embody the nation's rich culture and spirit. Among the most exhilarating celebrations is the Timbila Festival, held in the Shopi region of southern Mozambique. This vibrant event pays homage to the timbila, a traditional xylophone recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. During the festival, talented Shopi village musicians enchant the crowd with mesmerizing timbila melodies, both mysterious and captivating, while young girls dressed in traditional attire perform elegant dances in perfect harmony with the music. The festival is more than just a spectacle. It's a time for the community to come together, share happiness, and revel in the festive spirit. Visitors are encouraged to join in the dance, try their hand at playing the timbila, and indulge in delicious local dishes, making it an unforgettable cultural experience. Another equally fascinating event is the Lobster Festival, or Festival du Camarão, held in Zambezia province, a region well known for its seafood industry. This festival is a celebration of lobsters, one of Mozambique's most famous specialties. Visitors can savor a variety of delicious lobster dishes prepared in different ways, from grilled and steamed to those cooked with spicy peri-peri sauce. Local women, dressed in colorful capulana fabrics, serve guests with warm hospitality and cheerful smiles. The festival also includes exciting activities such as cooking competitions, lobster catching contests, and lively music performances that continue late into the night. It is a perfect opportunity to enjoy incredible food while experiencing the vibrant culture of Mozambique. Beyond lobster, the must-try specialty at the Lobster Festival, or along Mozambique's coastline, the country offers a diverse and flavorful cuisine shaped by African, Portuguese, and Arab influences. One of the most popular dishes is peri-peri chicken, a grilled delight marinated in a fiery peri-peri sauce that perfectly balances sweet and spicy flavors. Another must-try dish is matapa, a traditional local favorite. Made from cassava leaves, coconut milk, and peanuts, this simple yet rich dish captures the true essence of Mozambican cuisine. For those who love snacks, bolos de arroz, soft and traditional rice cakes, and chamusas, spicy meat-filled samosas, are excellent choices. These tasty treats can be found at street stalls and bustling local markets. To complete your meal, try a glass of coconut wine, a traditional fermented drink made from coconuts, offering a truly authentic and unique taste of Mozambique. While the people of Mozambique are incredibly friendly and welcoming to visitors, it's still important to keep a few things in mind to ensure a safe and enjoyable trip. However, in certain areas, particularly in major cities like Maputo, it's important to stay cautious. Both crowded and isolated areas can pose safety risks at night, so it's best to avoid walking alone after dark. One important recommendation is to refrain from traveling to or residing in the northern regions of Mozambique. If you are concerned about the quality of life, especially healthcare, you can take comfort in knowing that the system is steadily improving. Major medical facilities, such as the Central Hospital of Maputo and private clinics in the capital, offer essential healthcare services and emergency treatment, staffed by well-trained medical professionals. One remarkable aspect of Mozambique is its significantly lower medical costs compared to many developed countries, particularly the United States. For instance, a general health checkup at a private clinic typically costs between $20 and $50, whereas in the US the same service can easily reach $200 to $300 or more. If in the previous travel documentary we explored Malawi, the fourth poorest country in the world, Mozambique follows closely as the fifth poorest. That's right, nearly 50% of the population survives on just $1.50 per day, with the country's per capita income standing at only $504.04 per year, an amount equivalent to what an average American earns in just 10 days. So, are you curious about how people manage their living expenses with such a low income? Housing is one of the biggest costs. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in downtown Maputo typically costs between $400 and $800 per month, while a hotel stay can be as affordable as $20 to $30 per night. In suburban areas, rental prices drop significantly, with similar apartments available for $200 to $400 per month. Food costs in Mozambique vary greatly depending on where you shop. Buying groceries at traditional markets is usually more affordable, with weekly expenses ranging from $50 to $100. However, if you prefer supermarkets, especially for imported goods, your grocery bill can rise to $150 to $200. Eating out is also budget-friendly at local eateries, where a basic meal costs around $4 to $6, while dining at an upscale restaurant can range from $20 to $50 per person. Transportation is relatively inexpensive. Public transport, such as buses or minibuses, costs between 50 cents and $1 per trip, but services often struggle to meet demand, especially during rush hours. For those opting for taxis, the base fare is around $2 to $3, with an additional $1 per kilometer. Many residents choose to buy motorcycles or cars for convenience, with fuel prices averaging $1.50 per liter. Utility bills in Mozambique, including electricity, water, and internet, are generally affordable. For a small apartment, monthly electricity and water costs typically range between $50 and $80, though frequent air conditioning use can push this higher. Internet service varies from $30 to $50 per month, depending on speed and package selection. Education and healthcare are also important considerations. Tuition at international or private schools in Maputo can range from $500 to $2,000 per month, depending on the grade level and curriculum. Healthcare costs are relatively low, with doctor's visits at private hospitals or clinics typically priced between $20 and $50, while medication expenses depend on the specific prescription needed. Entertainment and social activities in Mozambique are fairly affordable. A movie ticket typically costs between $5 and $8, while joining a sports class or a gym membership ranges from $30 to $60 per month. For sightseeing, entrance fees to national parks and nature reserves generally fall between $10 and $20 per person. Smaller daily expenses are also reasonably priced. A haircut usually costs around $5 to $10, while a cup of coffee at a cafe is about $2 to $3. A 1.5-liter bottle of mineral water is typically priced at $1, and weekly laundry services range from $10 to $15. Overall, the cost of living in Mozambique depends largely on lifestyle and location. With a budget of $700 to $1,200 per month, or just $300 to $500 for a week-long trip, it remains an affordable destination. While it may not offer the same modern conveniences as the US, life in Mozambique provides a more natural and immersive experience, with living costs at just 30% of the $3,500 monthly expenses in the US. So do you think Mozambique could be a place for you to travel or even settle down? If yes, comment with the number 1. If not, comment with the number 0. We'll share how you can live here for just $600 a month without needing to cut back. Thank you for your feedback. In addition to its affordable cost of living, Mozambique also offers attractive visa policies for tourists. If you're interested in learning more, comment with the number 7, and we'll share the details in the comments. This brings us to the end of our travel documentary on Mozambique. Thank you for staying with us until the very end. If you found today's documentary helpful, don't forget to like and comment to share your thoughts. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please let us know so we can continue improving. See you on our next adventure as we explore the world together.